And welcome to the Lytecast with me, Luke, the host, and Michael, the parasite.
Oh, hello.
And Nathan, the virus.
Yep.
Wow. You're well this week, Luke.
Yes, I am.
You're not sick.
I'm well. I'm welcome.
So it's clinically tested
Yes.
that this podcast is a cure to all diseases.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
They use this in hospitals.
Yeah. It's great.
Shouldn't.
So yeah, you may be
They
wondering.
might be cured of diseases, but they'll die of boredom.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
You may be wondering why I called this the Lytecast. I believe this is the latest we've ever recorded at a whopping 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
It's true. Oh, it's past my bedtime.
Yeah, it's past 10 now. That
Past
means
my
we can swear a lot. It's going to be fucking great. And we
wow.
can show boobs
Setting
all over the
setting
place.
Be
scene.
the best fucking thing we've ever done, you
Yeah.
cunt!
I'm enjoying the crisp, cold taste of a Coca-Cola beverage here.
Ooh.
Delicious.
Well, we are sponsored by them. So.
Can't beat it. I love it.
That.
That carbonated cola taste. I can feel it rot in my teeth. It's great.
You'll ruin us, Michael. Don't.
Wow.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola, 100% guaranteed it will rot your teeth.
Wow.
Yeah,
See?
that's
Free.
That's libelous, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, not many people know when Coca-Cola was first released. It was as a tool against the Japanese
9 out of 10 dentists suggest Coca-Cola for rotting your teeth.
during World War II.
Yeah.
They love chewing. It's a little known thing about Japanese culture. They just love it. That's why they don't use knives. They use chopsticks.
Wait, so they like chewing,
'Cause
so
they like chewing. They don't want to cut it up. They just want to chew on that shit.
they create a soft drink which gets rid of their teeth.
No, we created it to threaten them with.
okay.
Skimming the line of racism.
Wow.
It's not racist if it's lies. Or is that racism?
No, I'm pretty sure that means it is.
Moving right along. Michael, what have you been doing this week? What have you been playing?
I've been playing quite a few games, actually.
That's brilliant, because that means we can pad out the podcast.
Wow. I've been still playing Fire Emblem. That's been going well.
Awakening or a sleepening?
Both, actually.
Oh.
Because I've been playing...
That's like a kind of Diamond Pearl kind of thing with Pokemon, isn't it? You can only get the legendary Kawaii Desu person.
Yeah, you can
in one
only
of
get the pink blade in a Sleepening and the balloon blade in Awakening.
Incredible.
Quite.
And how's that going? How's that tactical, not espionage action?
It's a lot of fun, but not for people who don't like grinding. Not in a dance way, in a playing RPGs.
I hate grinding.
Oh, well, you're not gonna... Oh, you might like it, actually.
Grinding in a strategy game would
it's
probably
strategy.
make me just gouge my eyes out. And also the fact
yeah.
I've heard that in that game, they do this bullshit where they'll have your setup and then they'll just put some enemies behind your position.
Yep.
And that sounds like the biggest that would just infuriate me to no end. I would be so mad all the time. Like, literally all the time. I would just be around people and I would just be angry.
Yes, quite like Sega, you can be assaulted on both fronts.
Yes, and must go fast.
Okay.
Political. I've been playing Titanfall, and Luke, you and I attempted Forza 5 the other day.
Oh, that was a mess.
That was brilliant. We played single player, but also multiplayer at the
Jeremy
same time.
Clarkson would not shut the fuck up.
Wow.
It was ridiculous. He's like, oh, this is a car. Cars are good because they drive on roads. You can also drive on a road, except I'm talking to you, so you can't.
I don't know. Jeremy Clarkson sounds like he knows what he's talking about.
Oh, no. We didn't doubt that he was telling us
No,
that.
I just didn't care. I wanted to race cars, not learn about them.
Oh, you should have, though. You should know all about the cars, Luke.
This is a car. You're going to race a car around a track.
On the topic of annoyances, I've also been playing Worms Battlegrounds.
I've never heard of that Worms game. Have I? Is that the newest one?
Yeah, it's the newest one. It's not very good. The music is ineffectual / non-existent. The gameplay is nowhere near as fun as its predecessors, and the graphics are just cringeworthy.
Not playing Worms Armageddon all days.
Oh,
Literally best Worms, and it has the song about the worms in it. It's a ballad. It's fucking brilliant.
wow.
I really want Worms Armageddon HD. No, it would be great. I'd be really happy.
What a
The
great...
thing is, the game tries to parody a bunch of things, but it's not. It doesn't come across as clever or funny. It's just annoying. Wow. Like there's a Tomb Raider reference thing going all the way through it, and it's just it grinds my bones.
How new is this one? Because I'm pretty sure the one before this was actually kind of adequate.
It's dive bombed, Luke.
Let's be honest though, you are fucking you're picking at a game about worms throwing.
Oh, don't talk shit about worms.
Well, the originals were great.
Worms Armageddon is a fucking national treasure. So
and internet.
Yeah, it's actually the main focus of National Treasure 3.
We're going to steal the code for Worms. For what? Why? You can buy it for like $5.
No,
Nicolas Cage, please stop.
We're going to use history.
Jeez.
What else have you been playing?
History, and therefore we'll get video games.
Yes.
I've also been playing, what's it called? Road Not Taken, which is an indie game.
Is that the one where you save the children?
Yeah, you save all the children, but as a perfectionist, it's infuriating for me. It's a fun game.
Because you only save most of the children. I'm not
backing on it at all, but there have been some times where I've walked into an area, seen a couple of enemies, not known what they do, and then a couple of movements, and they've eaten children, and I can't 100% that.
You're not meant to 100% a game the first time through.
Well,
you're meant to play it once and then go back and start attempting the 100% run.
I'm still playing it, so
it's ridiculous.
You can't save everyone, Michael.
Wow. Well,
yeah,
it's not going to stop me from trying, Nathan.
Jesus Christ.
For America.
When you're baking a cake, you've got to kill a few children.
Wow.
You know.
And cook their corpses.
That's the best kind of cake. It contains their life energy.
With eggs, but all right.
No, life energy. It's brilliant. They're still youthful, so they've got a lot left in them.
It's the best sweetener. Luke, what games have you been playing?
Well, I haven't been playing much. Actually, let's have a look. I've played Mount Your Friends for a minute. Because Mount Your Friends is great, and everyone should buy Mount Your Friends. It's literally $4.
The game, or was I just sleeping very well?
Both. All of them. Purchase Mount Your Friends on Steam right now.
I will, right now.
Okay.
I've actually got monies, so I can.
Nathan and I played Interplanetary, the early access interplanetary bombardment video game.
Yeah,
that was quite fun.
I fucking wrecked you.
Oh, just because you cheated like a scumlord.
Fucking wrecked.
You cheated so. He screenwatched me, so I hid my like super weapon. So he just looked where I put it. Because he couldn't see anything on my planet because I'd covered it in counterintelligence. And then aimed at that. Like an asshole.
It was a hot seat game. What was I not supposed to watch what you were doing?
Yes!
Oh.
Yes, exactly that!
That sounds horrible.
You might think I'm kidding, but I'm actually purchasing Mount Your Friends right now.
Do it. We can play the versus mode.
Right fucking now.
Wow.
Everyone purchased it. Also, download Insurgency, but that's a topic for later. Apart from that, we finished off Bleed. We did that.
Oh, sweet.
We did that.
Yeah.
So
we did one more episode of Bleed.
Sweet. So that's coming out on Tuesday.
Maybe. I haven't edited it at all.
So it's definitely coming out on Tuesday then?
Yeah, sure. Let's say that. Let's move on. Nathan, what have you played?
I've been playing the Eves.
Ooh.
Yay.
The Eve Online. The most ridiculous.
Are you going to play it on Christmas at midnight and call it New Year's Eve?
Wow. Jeez, that threw me off.
Stretch.
That threw me off.
Yay.
No, but honestly, everybody's been shit talking this game for a while, and I thought I'd just give it a go. And I honestly, maybe at one point all of those criticisms were valid, but at this point, I can't see.
Cough spreadsheet simulator cough.
Yes, see, that is not true.
It is though. You just haven't got far enough in. Just you wait. They're hiding them in the bushes, and then I'll just be like, BAM! Here's a spreadsheet.
Oh dear.
Fill out
a form. Fun with it, Nathan?
Yeah, I love the shit out of it. I've recently become part of a corporation, which is me and one other guy.
Wow.
Is it you and
It's not really a corporation, is it?
We're having fun. Oh, that's great. He's got a station and things, and he's much more veteran player than I am. I've been playing it for less. It literally says on my thing, been playing for less than a day. So everyone's like, wow, noob.
It's actually a conspiracy. Steve Jobs.
Everyone's super nice, though. It's weird.
That's because they want your kidneys.
Steve Jobs actually retired and faked his death so that he could play EVE Online.
Did you see that picture of like someone, like this guy in a wheelchair getting pushed around like Rio de Janeiro or something, and it looks exactly like Steve Jobs?
Wow.
And they're like, he's alive, he's in Rio de Janeiro.
Jesus Christ. He's like a Nazi. He fucking just went to South America.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Oh, it's Wolfenstein all over again.
After he final solutioned all other MP3 players.
Oh dear. Should we?
And brought in the
enlighten
smartphone
people?
Reich.
Wow.
What?
Right.
What should we do?
Should we enlighten the people?
About what?
What kind of
Dumb things.
world
you
we
mean?
live- What
do
kind of
news.
world do we live in where fucking Steve Jobs dies of cancer and Hitler gets burned in a ditch?
The same world.
Earth, I guess.
The same world in which a fish plays Twitch
I guess.
games.
What?
Nathan?
What? A fish plays Twitch?
Games.
A
yes.
fish plays Pokemons, and it's ridiculous. I logged in and literally the fish was sleeping.
Jesus
I watched that
Christ.
shit for half an hour just waiting for the fish to move. It did not move.
Wake up.
People were spamming chat like nuts.
Wake up, fish.
Yeah.
I
That
was
was kind of
watching
ridiculous.
the fish being fed whilst the player was walking into a wall continuously. It was great.
Luckily, someone immediately made a parody of it just called Rock Plays Pokemon.
Well,
And it's a picture of a rock. And it does nothing. And the Pokemon doesn't get played. Just sits there, just pointing out how fucking dumb the whole thing is.
Fantastic.
Oh my god.
So Fish Plays Pokemon. If you enjoyed Twitch Plays Pokemon but thought it was actually too interesting, Fish Plays Pokemon is for you. Because Twitch Plays Pokemon was actually interesting because of the whole group dynamic thing that was going on. It's a fucking fish.
Well, it's adding the element of water, Luke.
Oh,
You
wow.
could just like pour like a glass of milk into your keyboard and you'd
where's
have the
Earth?
element of liquid.
Fire, you fucking Earth man.
They disbanded ages ago.
Captain Planet. You fuck.
Oh dear.
Get it?
Well,
Earth, Wind
actually,
and
on the
Fire is
topic
actually
of,
a band.
Earth, Wind and Fire.
Wow. On the topic of Twitch Plays Pokemon, they've actually finished all the Pokemon games.
Oh yeah, they did. I saw that, and someone made a graph of how long it took.
That
It was
impressive.
pretty funny because the first ones took way longer because there were more people.
Wow.
As loads of people left, it got way easier to actually play.
But still, it's an achievement.
Yeah, there was a massive drop off after like the second game.
Not something to brag about, but an achievement no less.
Yeah,
We paid attention for what, like half of the first game?
I watched
it
the
was good.
whole first one because that was great, and then I just like didn't bother with the second at all.
Well, it was just the same thing again, so...
Yep, exactly.
Wow.
Not much point.
Pokemon players are going to hate you.
More Twitch
Oh,
news.
Fuck.
Twitch, in their infinite wisdom, decided they were going to mute all of the videos on demand that contained licensed music,
Yep.
which is all of them, pretty
Brilliant.
much.
Yes.
Entire like swathes of like VODs just totally muted. It was ridiculous. The reaction was immense. Pretty
Now,
much
Luke,
anyone who
explain the
streams
bad
on
part of
Twitch
that.
just
Jeez.
fucking lost it. I think one of the biggest communities that actually felt this was probably the speedrunning community, because obviously they'll be using those VODs to show that they've completed the game and all that, and they'll have the commentaries on that and all that stuff. So having all of their runs just muted, it's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
And yeah, the first time I heard about this, I thought it was they were going to mute streams that had licensed music.
No. It's
And
the
luckily,
same
it's not that
thing.
bad. It's still really dumb.
Mm.
Yep.
Not great for anyone.
Some of another problem with it actually is I actually read up on it, and some game developers have found out that their music is part of the bank that is being drawn on for what should be.
I follow the guy who made Frozen Synapse and is making Frozen Endzone. That just went under a name change. I can't remember what he changed it to though. And he's like, yeah, all my music, I allow it all, but they're still blocking it. So, what's up with that?
No. But some of the music, it's owned by them, and only they can issue out breaches of copyright.
Yeah, this is what happened with that guy.
Yeah.
And
why?
yeah, it was hilarious though. 'Cause the day after that, the Twitch actual admins had their own stream, and it got muted. Like the VODs got muted, so
but
it was working well.
The thing that I don't get though is that Twitch was built around streaming video games, right?
Yep.
And the majority of video game music comes under this banner.
Copyright, yeah.
So why would they? I don't. It
just doesn't make.
It doesn't compute.
It was a bad move for pretty much everyone.
Pretty much in one fell swoop, they alienated a lot of people.
Speaking of aliens...
Oh, gee. What a segue.
The creator of the Mass Effects, the lead writer left like halfway through Mass Effect 2. And actually, I'm more sad about that because the writing for the 1 and 2 were fucking great. But the creator of Mass Effect apparently left. What's his name? That isn't Ken Levine. That was someone else. I've heard his name before.
Irrational.
Who is he? Oh, I can't remember.
Re-informing myself now.
Dio Brando. It's him.
One.
No, it's not Dio Brando.
Keep talking about
Dio Brando at all. That is the main bad guy of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Both the original and Stardust Crusaders.
I'm pretty sure it was actually the bad guy in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure that left BioWare. I mean, they were surprised that they were even employed by BioWare in the first place.
Oh, jeez.
It was just darn confusing. That's what it was. You ready?
Imagine just a JoJo's
Casey
Bizarre.
Hudson.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, on the
He
fly.
left.
That was pretty good.
And they're making a 4th Mass Effect game. Not Mass Effect 4, I don't think, but they're making a 4th game in the Mass Effect universe. And so he's left, so we'll see what that does.
Oh dear. Well, we saw what the main writer leaving did to it. So.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the 3rd game that much. It was really boring. But anyway.
I like this podcast.
Wow.
Yay! We're great. We're great. World's premier gaming comedy podcast for everyone.
Christ, you guys don't mislead these.
I
actually wear a red nose.
Suggest the Lytecast for cleaning your teeth.
Fucking what?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Luke. Please continue.
Core Battlefield 4 gameplay improvements are on the way.
Hooray!
What, like a year after release? They're like, oh yeah, we'll just fix it now, I guess.
But it's all right, Luke, because once they've released a game, they can just add things on afterwards.
I've resigned from actually caring about that. I might just get it when like the big DLC pack for all the maps actually releases, when they finally get rid of all that bullshit. So I can just actually have all the maps instead of having to buy all these things. It will be, because they've been changing it so much to actually make the fucker work. I don't want to talk about Battlefield 4 ever again, and until I'm like, oh, I've played Battlefield 4 again and it's great. Then I want to talk about it. But
that's the thing. The gameplay itself isn't bad.
No, it's not.
It's just
the game.
Do a good job of making it available to people without it crashing.
It was so unfinished. With like how many months after release, it's still not working properly.
I have on my watch about 7 months.
It's incredible. Don't worry, it will all be fixed for Battlefield Hardline. Battlefield Cops and Robbers Edition. I'm gonna. Oh,
what a great.
Can we just talk about how amazing it is that Battlefield, the massive scale, like the war game set in a massive scale, that's the selling point, is now going to fucking squaddies fighting bank robbers.
Oh, that's great.
I just like the thought of people bringing in tanks to deter
It's such a brilliant idea. I don't know why anyone didn't think about it before.
Oh, don't rob this bank or we'll shoot you with a tank shell.
I'm just waiting for Battlefield Tactical Espionage Action. It'll be great. Lower the scale. That'll help.
Oh,
Think about lower scale FPS combat. Insurgency had a free weekend. See what I did? We're recording this while it's going on, but you don't know that because I just said we had a free weekend.
Exactly.
So,
but no,
you're none the wiser, careful viewer.
They're gonna listen to this on Sunday when it comes out.
Yep, Sunday 2015.
Exactly. So, wow. So they're going to be just in time, and they're going to message us with thank you.
Thanks, I just had enough time to download it and then couldn't play it.
Luke, the Zombie Lemon, thank you for letting us know for that short period of time. It was worth it.
Yeah, no problem.
What the fuck?
And so, yeah, Insurgency, it looks interesting. Kind of slower paced, close combat, realistic bullshit stuff. It looks fun.
Hooray!
Bullshit.
Yeah, go look at it.
Okay.
Speaking of the most realistic of games, Rise, Son of Rome, coming to PC.
I love the game. Oh, I love it.
You guys had fun with that. So...
I've played literally like one mission.
Well, and you had fun.
Just saw a man fall onto a giant sword, and he loved it.
Well, see, there you go.
I will not be buying it.
So you can watch a man fall onto a giant sword on PC now.
Oh, what a great time!
Oh, it's going to be great. Well, not now, but it is going to.
No, it's right now. It's a good time.
Actually, no, because they're going to be watching this late. It is actually right now, in 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah, you idiots.
Wow.
I don't expect it to sell well somehow.
Oh, it
I really don't.
This podcast is probably the greatest time capsule of all time.
Oh.
Yeah, archaeologists will be digging it up in 2015.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, holy shit, this shit.
They'll just find your computer, Luke.
No,
they'll dig up the concept of our podcast out of the ground. It'll be like a kind of like translucent but glowing liquid.
Somebody will be listening to this on their iPod. I have no idea why. And the sound waves will actually become trapped in a pocket of air in the ground. And they'll breach this pocket of air, and these sounds will just escape. And, you know...
I'm horrified.
No, next year they're going to figure out how to dispense podcasts in liquid form, where you just pour it into your ear horn, and it just goes in your brain. Drastically lowering the time it takes to listen to podcasts.
It'll be good.
Speaking of things that will be good.
Wow.
Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies coming to iOS. What a brilliant idea.
I'm not being sarcastic when I say that I'm actually really looking forward to this.
Oh, that's because it's a good idea. It really is.
It's true. I like the Phoenix Wright games. They're fun.
I've heard they're fun. And I am happy that they're going to iOS because mobile gaming needs good games. And that's a good game. And
it needs support from big developers because at the moment it's copying a lot of flack from quote-unquote hardcore gamers saying that it's not really a gaming platform. But
that's because right now it kind of isn't. There's only like 3 or 4 actual really standout good games on it.
Yeah, well, there are games like Infinity and Infinity Sword?
Infinity Blade, I think it is.
Yeah, that one.
But they're few and far between.
But that's what I'm saying, where it needs a really good hard push from a bunch of people to really push it into the spotlight so that people take it seriously.
Yay!
Hooray! You know what has really pushed mobile gaming to the forefront? Sonic Racing Transformed. No,
it didn't.
No.
You can buy that on PC. Apparently, it's actually a pretty decent kart racer.
It is. It's a lot of fun. That was sort of sarcastic and not at the the same time.
Wow.
Yeah,
sarcastic on the front that
sarcasm isn't a pick and mix. You've got to actually choose the tone. You can't just go, hey, I like it. People just think you've been hitting their head.
That it
Language
didn't
center
help
of the brain.
iOS at all, but it was actually a fun game. So.
Brilliant.
Yay!
What nuance? Only on the Lytecast do we invent new ways to be nuanced.
It's a new experience. It may scare individuals who are listening to this. Oh, what is
The
this?
Lytecast. It may
me.
scare individuals.
Not really a nuance, more of a nuisance.
Whoa! What a shots fired! Oh jeez! What a horrible pun. Just let's move on. Let's not dwell upon that.
No wonder so many companies sponsored this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of them.
I'm drinking my Coca-Cola out of my Nokia phone. That crisp smartphone taste.
Oh, do you have a handy phone?
Do I have a handy? Oh jeez, wow.
A handy phone holster.
From my crisp Coca-Cola wench. I've actually finished my Coca-Cola like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, so you're just miming. You're just miming the crisp taste of Coca-Cola at this point.
Speaking of things that might be mimed, maybe Twitch is miming its purchase by Google. Maybe they backed out at the last minute, and this is why Twitch is going all nuts. Someone pointed out that that they're using the software they're using to actually pick out the copyright claims on music and stuff is
YouTube.
Yeah, it's actually a competitor to YouTube's one. So why would they be using one that is a direct competitor with Google's if they're becoming part of Google? And it also pointed out that they've been adding stricter limits on archiving footage and stuff. And it's like, why would they be doing that considering Google has all of the storage? They have fucking YouTube. They don't care about how much storage you're gonna take. They let us put this shit up there, so they obviously don't care about actual data space.
How many hours of footage are uploaded per minute?
Millions. I actually can't remember.
Like 3 billion. No, not that much. But hey,
That's too much.
Wow. Well, it already is too much. But hey,
remember, Ralphie,
they should
if
just
your
have
nose
this
bleeds,
uploaded to YouTube.
It means you're picking it too much, or not enough.
Or not enough.
Do you think it's? Will it either be a false report that they were being purchased by YouTube, or they were in discussions?
Yeah, they were definitely in the late stage discussions. Everyone thought it was just a done deal, but maybe it wasn't. Who knows? We will find out at one point.
Perhaps somebody just came to the realization that, hey, maybe we could compete with YouTube.
Until I saw that article, I thought they had already been purchased. It happened a week ago or something.
I like that thought, though. No, YouTube, it's fine. Don't purchase us. We're good by ourselves. Watch what we do next.
Yeah, the guy was saying it might be that they're basically trying to reconcile the deal or something. I don't know. Crazy bullshit.
By making their company cheaper due to so many users.
No, they were trying to emulate Google, basically. Make their company look sleeker, less overhead, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's more aerodynamic because they've actually carved users out of the side.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whenever I want to be more aerodynamic, like if I'm going on airplanes, I just carve stuff out of my sides.
Just with a spoon.
Yeah, it takes a while. Speaking of things going on the chopping block.
Oh, that was good.
Justin.tv has been executed.
Well, at this point, they've just been overshadowed by their sub-company of Twitch to a point where Twitch kind of took over what Justin TV originally was doing, so they didn't really have...
There was a point where they kind of there was Justin.tv and Twitch, and they were both doing their video game stuff. Then, yeah, they just kind of lagged behind, and now it's only Twitch.
Seeing as PS4 incorporated Twitch TV,
horribly incorporated it horribly. Made it horrid.
People were more aware of Twitch due to the announcement, whereas Justin TV was kind of left in the shadows, so to speak.
Yeah, well, the only reason they partnered with Twitch was because it was already big.
Yeah.
It just went nuts after a bit. They just had way more reach. I read someone was talking about it in a comment section somewhere, like, yeah, I used to watch Justin TV and the biggest amount of viewers I ever saw was like 200, whereas if you go on Twitch, you'll regularly find people with like 1,000, just easily.
Yeah.
So yeah, it didn't do well.
Just like this podcast. Thousands.
They just flock to it.
Oh,
please let us hear your shitty opinions on video games, and we provide.
We are chips, and they are the seagulls. Lovely,
they are the seagulls. He loves chips.
Eat us.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
XCOM. There's going to be a board game. Up to 4 people. It's going to have a free smartphone companion app with which to coordinate the alien strikes against ye.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
so
XCOM's awesome. I've got the XCOM Enemy Unknown and its expansion, Enemy Within, and it is great. It will make you angry.
Oh,
it will make you mad.
It fucks you over so much all the time, and it annoys us. Finmen will forever just cause me to just have like a nervous twitch.
Yep.
So is it a physical board game? I haven't actually looked into it.
That's what would make it a board game. Otherwise, it would be a video game.
Monopoly, the video game, which is a board game.
No, that's a game. That's a video game.
Well, it's a turn-based strategy game, Michael. Fucking get it right.
This is a board game with a companion app.
Hooray!
That you use in tandem.
Does it have a companion CD as well?
No.
Oh, darn.
What would you do with a companion CD? Just chew on it?
God, Michael.
This isn't the fucking 2000s. We have smartphones now.
Fuck.
Wow.
Yeah.
My people take offense to that.
XCOM, the board game, apparently it will involve cooperation. Like, one person will play like the main general dude, someone will play the science officer, someone will play the communications officer, and someone will play like the officer on the ground fighting the aliens. And you've all got to coordinate together to fight them off.
So Nathan, which of the 4 sounds most appealing to you?
Well, which do you think, mate?
Science officer.
Yep.
Communications officer.
Yeah, that's me.
Yes.
Oh, so good at communicating.
We're communicating right now.
We are communicating.
Oh, it's true.
We do communicating good.
We are basically communications officers.
Just from that sentence, Nathan, I promote you to communications officer of this podcast.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, that's all right. You can thank me later.
Speaking about commanders, Wing Commander, the 3rd one, is free on Origins on the house promotion deals. Get it now.
Whoa!
You might as well.
Oh.
It's a good thing that so many people listen to this, because now they'll know.
Yes.
Friday.
For
Sorry.
this as well. Oh, we are such crowd pleasers. Not to brag, but to actually brag. Oh, we're the best.
I thought that like idea was going to go somewhere.
No.
That was it. It was just the single statement.
No,
we are crowd pleasers. Please, just let us please you. Please. That was it.
We're at your mercy.
I can't sentence good. I've run out of Coke. The very little amount of caffeine contained in a Coca-Cola glass is no longer powering me at this late hour.
Well, communications officer, inspire him to words.
No, that needs an inspiration officer.
Fucking
darn.
Right.
We don't have the funding, Luke.
Yeah, we don't. XCOM funding. It's not enough.
We need to get sponsored by somebody else.
I could be the psych officer. Just how does that make you feel?
Oh, does that make you a psychic?
Oh, jeez.
Can you like mind flay aliens?
Yes, I can.
Yay!
That also means I can mind fuck you.
Wow.
Wow, pleasing crowds.
Yeah.
Hyrule Warriors, a game that's bound to please crowds. And have crowds getting beaten up because it's kind of like that one game.
Dynasty Warriors.
Yes. It will have the local co-op, but not online. Because Nintendo is still not quite sure what an internet is. They're getting there. They've learned, but they still have no way of having like an online account, so that you can keep all like your account data together. You're tied to your machine, And yeah, this is not going to have online co-op.
Well, seeing as Nintendo's approach to online so far has been 2 steps forward, 1 step back, yeah, this doesn't surprise me in the least. But I don't really care that much because Nintendo consoles tend to be party consoles for me. So.
And did Super Mario Bros. U get online co-op?
No, I don't think it did. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that, but I don't. I can look it up now if you want.
No, I'll just say it doesn't. And anyone who says opposite is a liar.
Okay, yes, it definitely did not. You can take that to the
Hideo Kojima.
Bank. Well, yeah, take that to him.
Take it to Reggie Fils-Aimé. Say, my body's not ready for internet. And then he'll leave. No Man's Sky. It's going to come out on PC as well as the PS4.
I'm so
because that game looks really cool. Yeah, you explore a universe and it's all nice and colourful, and you fly your little spaceship around.
Luke?
And do you meet other players? I can't remember.
Yes, you do. It's all in one universe. Everything affects everything else. Oh, it's fantastic. But Luke,
what?
As much as the concept of it coming to PC excites me, my PC will not be able to run this thing.
Why not? It doesn't look too actually intensive from what I've seen from like the actual
Well, seeing as there are no loading screens or anything, everything just
it loads in the background, obviously, but you won't be simulating this universe. They'll be simulating it on servers, so you'll just have to load the areas.
Yeah. We'll see. If we start playing it and then I just drop out, just assume that my computer has exploded spontaneously. Fireworks. Be fantastic.
Speaking of fireworks...
Oh, good.
I'm on a roll today. Gearbox, it wants to remove itself from the Aliens Colonial Marines class action lawsuit because everyone just wants to get away from Aliens Colonial Marines.
Yep.
Ever since it came out, pretty much everyone who was involved in the project, like all the companies, are basically just going, nope, wasn't me. No, it wasn't me. It was the other ones. Blame them. And Gearbox, they've been pushing this the hardest because obviously they've got the biggest reputation to lose out of all this. They're like, no, it wasn't us.
Probably the most involved.
It wasn't us. Sure, we were the ones with the name on the box selling all the copies, but no, we're not responsible at all.
Aren't they losing
No, we're not going to give the money back
through this action, though?
They just want to get the fuck away as quick as possible.
No. But the problem is nobody's going to want to work with them if they make a crappy game and then when anything goes wrong...
No, they didn't make a crappy game, though, obviously. That's why they don't want to be in the lawsuit.
They turn around to the parent company and go, no, it's their fault. Blame them.
Oh, it's definitely their fault.
Yeah.
It is, though.
Yeah, that game just caused such a massive finger pointing, it's ridiculous. No one wanted to take responsibility for it.
Their argument is, yes, we made a bad game, but it's Sega's fault for making our bad game look good. It's Sega's fault for making people
there were like
want
4
to buy
or
our
5
bad game.
different companies involved with it, and they were all like, oh, it was this one because they did this part. And then the other one would be like, no, it was this one because they did this part.
And while all this is going on, Gearbox is just sneaking away.
Yeah, it's horrible, horrible, horrible mess.
Oh, it really is. Oh, did you see BioWare's new game announcement thing?
Maybe?
Where it was a trailer where it's just a girl and she sunk a house.
Is this for the You Have Been Chosen bullshit? Did they release another trailer?
No, I think it was just the release trailer cinematic thing where it just tells you nothing about the game.
I saw the teaser trailer where it's just a dude who knocks on a car door and then wakes up.
No, it's another one.
It's like, you've been chosen!
I read something where it said that BioWare's announced 3 new IPs in the form of
That's a lot.
Indeed.
That is a lot of new IPs, and Jesus, why would they do that?
Look up the facts, but at this point, there's nothing really to say about them because they're just
I just really hope Dragon Age Inquisition turns out to be great.
Oh, it looks great so far.
I'd be a happy little camper then.
Oh, good. Nathan, will you be a happy little camper when Dragon Age Inquisition comes out?
I will. I love Dragon Age, all of them.
It's brilliant.
Oh, good.
Even the shit one.
Wow.
Yep.
We all know which one it is.
Origins.
Talk about that one.
Oh, if only it wasn't a Dragon Age game, then it would actually be adequate, but it had to follow on from Origins, which was amazing.
Okay, since neither of you corrected me, it's actually 2.
I was gonna hit you in the face. As soon as Luke stopped talking, I was gonna hit you in the fucking face.
Did he say that?
He said Origins.
Wow. Well, he just doesn't know what he's on about. He doesn't play good games. He just
Oh,
plays
wow.
Street Fighter or
I'm so salty.
Cross Tekken.
Oh, dear.
I don't know why I went for that.
Wow.
Is that even? I don't even know anything about that game. You just play. Just hang on. I'll look at my uninstalled game list. I'm sure there'll be something on there that's not great.
While you're doing that,
Why do I have the Mortal Kombat collection? Jesus Christ! Oh, I bought a Humble Bundle. That's why.
That would explain it. Nathan,
Yeah, what?
have you got Mount Your Buddies, friends?
Friends? No, not yet. No.
Oh, get it.
Have you got Insurgents?
No.
Get it.
Oh.
It's free right now.
Yeah, it's
I'll
actually
do it.
free this weekend, Nathan.
I'll do it, but for fuck's sake. I'm right in the middle of talking to you cunts.
Yeah.
I cannot do any other internet related bullshit because my internet will just shit itself.
Well, seeing as it took about 10 minutes for you to
It's
download
already-
an image file.
Yeah, I mean it's already on the verge of collapse right now. So
That was darn impressive.
Well then, I guess we should wrap this up then. Unless anyone's got
quite like,
important things to say.
Yes. Should I say them?
yes.
No, just
Okay.
take your time.
Oh, thank
Don't
Okay,
actually take your
well,
time.
What a brilliant
I'd like to
podcast.
take this moment to thank Coca-Cola.
Oh fucking hell.
Drink of
proud
champions.
sponsor of the Lytecast. Yeah. Why? That's why I've got to pitch them. Why?
Why Coca-Cola? Why the crisp,
us?
refreshing taste of cola that no one is quite sure what it's based off of?
Well, you've just sold me, Luke.
I think it's based off a large pot of various fruits.
I think it's based off childhood dreams.
Nathan, what do you think it's based off?
I don't. No.
Oh, fantastic.
I think it's based off the pungent smell of victory.
Jesus.
Ah, that would explain a lot, Luke. Coca-Cola.
Delicious.
100% guaranteed that you'll be victorious.
I need to make a cola now, where the subtitle is, "If victory was a smell, this is what it would taste like."
Jesus.
What a brilliant taste!
Oh, what a dumb fucking thing to say.
I would drink the fuck out of that.
I know you would, and I just don't understand.
Victory was... Luca-Cola! If victory was a smell, this is what it would taste like.
Jesus Christ.
You'd just be so your senses would be so confused reading that, let alone tasting that.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Just quickly, I'm ashamed to admit that I have bought the Xbox One version of Tomb Raider.
That's great. I
Isn't
love
that a
that game.
decent game?
Yeah,
I haven't
why?
played it yet.
Oh, well, you should be ashamed of that.
I haven't prepared myself for Tress Effects just yet.
Oh, you
Does
don't.
the Xbox One even run Tress Effects?
I'm pretty sure
no,
it does.
the
doesn't
Xbox One
No,
does.
it
360.
sets computers on fire.
Oh.
Yep,
Like
that was-
really
yeah,
high-end computers. I don't mean any computer. Your grandma's computer ain't gonna run Tress Effects.
Well, no, but
Oh
is it
dear.
ever expected to? I don't.
Oh. Well, I'm tired, Luke.
That's because
Yeah,
you didn't drink a refreshing Coca-Cola that would refresh you, as the adjective implies.
It's true.
So let's all go to bed now.
I'm a bit sleepy.
If you're driving, don't go to bed, but otherwise, go to sleep. Have a nice dreams about the video games, and
I
maybe even
think-
Nathan's head.
We're going to set a new record for most people sleeping at the same time.
What? Okay.
Alright, I'm ending this right now. That was dumb. Good night.